See the shadow on the wall. How could it be standing tall? Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shape that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shape that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Is it I'm gonna find? Get the shadow on my mind.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of the Silhouette Game. And of course, we have with us Alpha Proto. He is, I think, going to be drawing up some Snowdrift too while we talk over whatever's going on in the chat and what's going on what our thing. I did not update the leaderboard. Sorry about that. I will make sure to do it right away this week after things are done. So how are you today, Alpha?
Oh, I'm doing well. Welcome everyone to the Silhouette Game, the show where shadows take center stage and only the sharpest eyes survive. I'm Alpha Proto. Tonight, our players will face a lineup of mysterious figures, each hidden in plain sight. Their mission is simple: study the silhouette, trust their instincts, and guess the character before time runs out. Some shapes will be obvious, others will twist your brain into knots, but every round brings a new challenge. Who will spot the clues, connect the dots, and claim the title of Silhouette Champion? Get ready to squint, think fast, and shout your guesses, because the Silhouette Game starts now.
Ooh, what an intro. We need you to record that. Although I think it was just recorded.
Kind of. I guess that counts.
So I'm just sharing this out. If everybody else could do the same, like and share. That way we know who we can get some more people here, and maybe we can start before the quarter after mark when we start no matter what. Well, maybe not no matter what. If we didn't have nobody here, we probably wouldn't start, but. Okay, says Alpha. Hey, Raul says, just record it, bro. Just recorded it, bro. And hello, Raul. How are you? We got 2 people here. Well, as long as Raul will be participating. So you missed last week's duos.
Yeah. I was asleep.
Yeah. So Any thoughts on the duos?
Oh, there were good choices.
Ah, okay. And of course, tonight we got 90s wrestlers. Were you a big fan of wrestling in the 90s?
Yeah, I started watching during the new generation. The first time I watched was an episode of Superstars one Saturday where Bob Backlund, they were recapping Bob Backlund versus Bret Hart,
Uh-huh.
and Bret Hart kept putting out his hand for Bob Backlund to shake it, and he said no, and then he put him in the crossface chicken wing and wouldn't let go, and Bret Hart passed out, and then Bob Backlund let him go and looked at his hands and started staring at his hands, and that was the first. Well, that was the first time I actually started watching wrestling regular. Before that, I seen some stuff when I was really little, but I don't really remember anything but like Million Dollar Man and Jake the Snake Roberts, but no context.
Yeah. I remember watching it again when I started watching it in the mid 80s, shortly after Hogan got the title for the first time. So, I had a few friends watching it beforehand, before that, so they said about it, and I finally decided to watch it. And I ended up liking it. And I got
Oh,
disinterested just before the Attitude Era.
oh,
But
is that when you stopped watching or what?
yeah, around the Attitude Era, just before it began.
Oh, but that's when. Well, did you stop watching when Bret Hart left or before Bret Hart left?
Um, Probably just before Stone Cold came in.
Oh, okay. But Bret was champion then, wasn't he? Or was Shawn Michaels champion?
I don't know. I watched, like I got to go see uh, WrestleMania the first time it was in Toronto. I believe that was the Mega Powers Explode. Me and my mom went to see that, so that was
Wait,
pretty
you were
good.
there?
Yeah,
Whoa. You see yourself on TV if you like on the recording if you actually search for yourself?
I don't know. I've never done that.
I mean, it depends on how good your seats were, I
Ah,
guess.
they were nosebleeds.
Oh, well, that'd be interesting. It's like one like frame or something where the camera's like pointing up or something. It's like there he is.
Yeah, there,
There they are.
me and my mom couldn't afford anything else, So, I feel, lucky enough just to get to go, you know, to that. So that was, pretty good. I've seen them a few times at Cops Coliseum here in Hamilton, our ring, our auditorium, or whatever you want to call it, stadium, you know, indoor stadium. So, although it's gone through a couple of different names since then. Hey, Mike, how are you? You gonna stick around and try
Hello,
and
Mike.
guess some wrestlers? In fact, one of the main things that I remember at where I went to see a lot of them, some wrestling matches for the WWF was when it was back then, because it, I stopped watching it before it became the WWE. That I can
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, that was around 2002.
Yeah, so that's like I said when I stopped watching it. But anyways, one of the main things I remember happening is Hogan and Andre the Giant that's where they signed their match at in Hamilton at Cups Coliseum for the belt.
Cool.
Raul thinks the first one's going to be Kamala the fish eater.
Oh, that's a good guess. We shall see.
Yes, and Mike says probably not, and he's sticking around to try and get some things. And we're about 6 minutes out, unless we can get somebody in here that's going to be participating before then. Oh, Metal was here last week too. Not guessing. As usual. He'd almost be a good co-host too for this too.
Mm-hmm.
So next week I'm thinking of doing the live action vehicles again, the second one to that. And if you all have any topics that you might think might be good, of course you can suggest as well, Alpha, and of course the audience. No Fizz yet. No. But Fizz came in a bit late last week too, out at Outcast, which allowed you to get, 5 first places without anybody interrupting you.
That's a good point.
But of course, this week you're gonna have to compete. Well, Raul.
I kind of want to reframe this.
Oh, well, let me see.
Not sure I want to go with what Dillard did.
You don't have to. You can do it a little different if you want. I'm not expecting you to go with Wade Dillard did it. Well, we got Joshua here. He participates.
Cool.
So, anybody else have any memories of wrestling? Out in the chat? And do you think you're ready for round 1? Since Joshua is here, Raul and Outcast, that makes 3 minimum participants. So that means we can start. Now, Outcast, right? Alpha has seen all the things. How easy do you think they are going to get round 1, Josh? Alpha. You think it's a dead giveaway?
Well, I can't. I watch a lot of wrestling, and for me, it's pretty. I think I breezed through like the first half pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's the end that got me.
Okay. Raul saying, "Let's do this." Okay, round 1 begins now. Outcast, do we got
Any good guesses so far?
Well, we have Joshua came in with Hulk, and then Raul says Hulk Hogan. Outcast says, I'm going to say I'll call him, but he looks too small for that. Who are you saying?
Oh, I was just wondering who's answered so far.
Oh, yeah, and Outcast comes in with Shawn Michaels. I can't believe it. They were all wrong on the first one. Can you believe it? I thought those streamers coming from, like the elbows would almost give it away. Because
It does.
this is the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, that was an easy one. That was yeah, you pretty much gave it away and they didn't get it.
No. So nobody gets round 1. I think that's a first.
Wow, that was easy. The streamers, like, they totally gave it away. I'm disappointed.
I must say I am too.
These aren't even the tricky ones.
Audience, what do you have to say for yourself? Raul's just wow. Joshua is saying who? I think Joshua's just playing with me.
You don't know. He was like, he was the replacement for Hogan.
Or tried to be one of the first replacements for Hogan. He looks very skinny there. I think it's the pose.
Yeah, but that's the only way you could show the streamers, probably.
Well, you could have him coming down, but then again, you know, the only other one that I thought would be able to be confused with him with the streamers is Randy Savage when he had his coat.
Oh, that's a good point. But he usually wore his hat.
Yeah. But anyways, apparently that was the ultimate test for these people. Hopefully this will not be the ultimate test, this next one. Round 2 begins now. Now, with them not getting round 1 and it being an easy one, what do you think the chances are round 2 for these guys?
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna get it. I don't think they know that many 90s wrestlers, especially like from like the 80s to the 90s. It depends on how old they are, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we got Outcast coming in with Tatanka. That might be a very good guess. I can't say one way or another. Everybody has to vote for them, see for themselves whether they consider Outcast, whether he has a good guess, bad guess, a little in the between, you know. Because we do encourage taking other people's answers and using them as your own for second and third place. You know, if it can get you some points, it can get you some points.
Right?
Raul goes Tanka.
Well, it is the first 3 correct. It's like after everyone answers, or it's the first 3 correct.
Well, it's the first 3 correct. So, you know, like the first person gets 3 points, right? Because they got the first correct answer. You know, somebody else can chime in with 2, and maybe it's in time, you know, with, and have stole their answer, you know, enough time's gone by that they could have copied and pasted it, you know, and they'll get 2 points, and the third person the same, and they'll get 1 point. Only 1 guess per round, Raul. And I was just teasing you a little with the Tanka. I know you mean Tatanka. So, yes, it is Tatanka. And Joshua came in. So, a surprising upset in round 1. And then they came back and got round 2. So, we got Outcast, Raul, and Joshua.
Distant relative of Canadian Shield.
Yeah.
That's a joke. No relation.
So we're going to take our powwow away from this round, and we're gonna powwow over to round 3 and see whether they can, get any there in this powwow. See who gets some answers in round 3 powwow. Now, I'm not sure how much you're focusing on my screen that I'm showing, but you think they're gonna get this one?
Oh, I'm slightly on the delay. I'm watching. Oh yeah, this should be obvious.
Raul is like, yes, I got it from the last round. And we're just waiting for Joshua to see whether he makes his guess. Or are we going to have to put up the timer? Although I don't think I have the timer. I don't think I put it back in yet.
Uh-oh.
And Joshua comes in and says, Undertaker. Yes, everybody. As if you already didn't know. It is the Undertaker. No, it's Kane. No, I tease. Yes, so there we go. Undertaker. Where do you want to undertake her? Okay, so we have Outcast again first, followed by Raul, followed by Joshua. Okay, so we've undertaken that round. Now I guess it's time to undertake the next round.
Sure.
Joshua says, I barely know her. Here we go. Round 4 is to be undertaken. Now this one might be a hard one for people to get. And if anything gets it for people, I think it's a pose. When we were going through these in the pre-thing, was it the pose that finally got it for you?
Yeah, it was definitely the pose. But it's tricky.
Well, we have Outcast with Rick Rude, and we have Raul with The Rock. So, two completely different answers. So, Joshua has to decide either going for something that he thinks it is, or whether he thinks Outcast might be right, or Raul. We don't know. We'll only know once Joshua puts his answer in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you see the feud? I think it was between Rick Rude and Jake the Snake. Did they have a feud? I think they had a feud.
No, I didn't learn about him until the late 90's when he was a manager for DX.
Who, Rick Rude or?
Yeah.
Because he did.
Because I didn't start watching until the new generation.
Yeah, because he was in the late 80's, early 90's, I believe. Rick Rude, when he was actually wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Ravishing Rick Rude. They had a fever, Jake the Snake's wife, said Outcast.
Say what?
They had a feud. Oh, and Joshua is going with The Rock. And, well, I'm sorry, two people are not on The Rock this time. It is Rick Rude. And Outcast is correct. He is on The Rock, but not The Rock, because he got who it is.
Oh, you even started talking about him.
Well, I just started talking about, that one feud, so based on more Outcast comment of, possibly being recruited, I could have went off on something more rock related, I guess. But I don't know. I don't remember too much about The Rock. I never wasn't really watching wrestling when The Rock was in it.
Yeah, you said you stopped watching before. He showed up around the same time as Stone Cold.
Yeah.
As Rocky Maivia.
Well, it might be rude, but we got to leave this one behind, this sort of thing behind, round behind, and go to round 5. A Rose says, I thought it was the guy from the UFC.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Outcast said Steve Austin was already there. He was the ringmaster. Yeah, but was he there? How soon before him was he there? Steve Austin before Rock, like like he was ringmaster. Was that 6 months?
It was very close. They kind of overlapped. I think it was like 97 or 96. Wait. No, it was probably 96 or 95, actually.
Yeah, and you know what probably got me out of it? Probably reading comics probably got me out of it.
Undertaker had a comic.
Yeah. Oh, heck, Hogan had a TV show, so cartoon.
That's true. Rockin' wrestling.
Yeah.
It was interesting, though. The Undertaker comic, he had a sister named Jezebel.
Yeah.
His secret long-lost sister. She sent Kane after Undertaker to try to eliminate him.
I'm just waiting to see whether Joshua is putting in an answer, Outcast. Joshua puts Road Warrior. So did Raul, but Outcast initially just put Animal, thus indicating his choice. And then he says, I got the wrong Road Warrior. And then he names Hawk by name. And you are right. You did get the wrong Road Warrior at first, Outcast. But because Road Warrior's technically part of the team name, I'm going to give it to them.
Oh, that's nice.
So I will give Raul at first because he said it first, and then Joshua. They didn't specify which one, but and they are the Road Warriors. So, Road Warrior is part of their name too, right?
Right.
I could have said be more specific, but I didn't. I guess I'm just being nice for that. And Raul's like, yeah.
What a rush.
So it's time to
They were
move
very
on.
popular.
Yes, of course. I remember them more as Legion of Doom when they came
They
over
wrestled
to
everywhere.
after they came over to the WWE. So, anyways, we're gonna have to move on down the road. Hopefully, it won't be a war zone. We won't have to be warring. And we are on round 6. Do you think you're ready for this worrying, whatever, this round? We'll find out. Outcast is guessing Shawn Michaels. Joshua's coming in second and copying Outcast, as same with Raul. And yes, it is Shawn Michaels.
Yep. All the way
Oh.
from San Antonio, Texas.
Oh crap! I messed up on that too, but it is Shawn Michaels. I copied the silhouette over the original thing. Here I can open up the image I used. There is the image I used.
Yep. Trained by the great Jose Lothario.
So, okay, so we'll take that off there. We'll give people their points. So that was Outcast in first. So it looks like Outcast is taking your place for first now.
Oh. Good work, Outcast. Cross, you may need some tea.
Yeah, there's a T.
No. No, for your
Here.
sniffles.
Yeah, I should go get some, after this is done, I should go get some Neocitrin and stuff like that. Some more orange juice. Some holes. Okay, so we're on to round 7. That one was a little bit of a disappointment because I messed up on the, whatchamacallit, silhouette.
That one's tricky.
Yes, this is the one that when we were going over them before things started, you were not able to get. Up until this point, you got them all.
Yeah. Oh, okay, now I remember. Even now, I drew a blank for a second.
Well, Outcast comes in with our answer. just waiting on Joshua and Raul as well. They think this is a different character, or whether they think Outcast has got the right line of thinking. Well, Joshua thinks he does, anyways. Because we have no problem with here people taking other people's answers and making them own if they think they are right. Just hopefully you can do it to be the second or third person to get points. And since everybody in the thing has answered, yes, it is Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yep, the tassels. That's the only giveaway, really. He was my favorite wrestler, him and his brother Owen.
Oh. What about Mike? What about Mike the Anvil Neidhart? They were the Hart Foundation.
Oh, he wasn't around when I was watching until later.
Well,
when they formed the Hart Foundation.
Well, the Hart Foundation was formed with him and Mike the Anvil.
Well, that was the name of the stable, the team they had, like the family. Like the tag team was called that in the 80s, but later on when he came back, they named the whole group the Hart Foundation, like Bret and British Bulldog and Owen and all of them. Canadian wrestler icon known for his technical mastery, pink and black persona, and status as one of the greatest in-ring performers in WWE history. His career helped define modern professional wrestling, and his influence is still felt today.
Did you read something off of like Wikipedia or something?
Yes.
How'd I ever guess? And unfortunately, no points this time for Raul. He guessed Ric Flair. And,
what?
Woo! Unfortunately, Ric Flair was in when I did 80s Wrestlers first season. And just so people know, and I maybe should have said this at the beginning, I tried not to do any of the characters, wrestlers I did from the first one. Not that anybody here would necessarily know which ones those are. And that was when we did 80s wrestlers. So, anyways.
But there is some crossover, though. Because some wrestlers who wrestled in the 80s wrestled into the 90s. And some wrestlers who wrestled past the 90s wrestled in the 90s.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Yeah, some wrestlers got their start in the 90s. Some got their start in the 80s, but continued to the 90s. And some wrestlers started in the 90s and continued past the 90s. Anyways, so we have no more heart for round 7, but we do. Let's see whether we get some heart for round 8.
Ooh.
Well, I think everybody's on a firm foundation for round 8 with The Rock.
Oh, cool. They got it?
Yeah, not The Rock of Jesus, but, The Rock.
Oh, yeah, very funny.
So, Outcast is first, followed by Raul. Followed by...
That was kind of tricky, though.
Josh. Although Raul did come close to getting first. He was beaten by like a second and a half.
Oh. I was convinced people wouldn't get it because they would be thinking of Rocky Maivia, the way he looked in the 90s. And this, but this picture is pretty recent. It's pretty easy to, like, it's meme material. I've seen this picture a lot, especially the pointy head he has. That kind of gave it away.
Outcast says you can't miss that Chrome Dome. And says, Joshua says, that's not 90s rock. Okay, of course, that's not music.
Oh, come on.
The picture. Yeah. No, I just grabbed a picture of him. I didn't know what he looked like back then for sure. So, doesn't have to be a picture of him from that time. It just has to be a picture to represent the character. Although I do try and get something that represents from when their era, especially when we're doing stuff like this. But unfortunately, I never got. I was just getting this all together this morning, and I forgot. I didn't get to it to get together this morning, so I was in a bit of a rush. So I wasn't taking as much time as I might normally take to do this.
Yeah, you went through quite a bit of a transformation over the years. For one thing, he's bald now, so that's one thing.
No, I don't have the soundboard. Alpha is doing it. So thanks to sound effects by Alpha.
Yeah, because I'm a co-host, I can do stuff like that now.
Yeah. And I would like to. I do have a mini soundboard or whatever. Stream Deck, whatever it is. I have a small one that was given to me by not Alric, Evan Hotep. But I don't have it hooked up at the moment to my computer. So, anyways, we are on with the next show, the next round. Hopefully, it won't rock you.
Oh.
Oh, it does look like whoever this guy is might be able to rock you. I'm not sure whether you'd want him to rock you, though.
No, thank you.
We got Yokozuna from Raul. We got Yoko from Raul. Raul says, ha 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 ha. And Joshua says Yoko as well. They're shortening the name, and we will take that. So, yes, this is Yokozuna. Yeah.
Yep.
It's time to be body slammed by what? Japanese man.
Oh, he's actually Samoan. He's related to The Rock.
Oh. Okay, fat Samoan man.
His manager was Mr. Fuji, though. So that kind of, I guess that counts. Credibility. Bonsai!
It's the islands, right? Japanese islands or something like that.
Yeah. No, Samoa is part of the Polynesian islands.
Okay, where are they?
It's a different island. They're under the Philippines, I think.
Okay. How close to Japan is that?
It's pretty far away.
Uh, okay, so Yokozuno is putting out a typhoon. Maybe. I don't know. And we're gonna
Huh?
I don't know. I'm just saying stuff, hoping it sticks. We're gonna roll over the Yokozuna. We're gonna roll over to round 10. See whether people can get it. We are putting on a show here, right?
Yes, indeed.
Whether it's a good show or a big show, who knows? Little show, small show. Is that your guess? Outcast American Samoa?
No, that's where Yokozuna was from.
Uh,
It's an American territory, so technically he's American. In a way, I guess.
let's see. Outcast says Big Show. Raul says King Kong Bundy. Actually, he says King Bundy. And then Joshua says Big Show. And Raul is absolutely wrong. Because it is
sorry.
Big Show. Which Outcast and Joshua got.
Yep. Most of the 90s he was the Giant. But when he moved to WWF, he was Big Show. So that counts as a 90s wrestler.
Yeah, and he was definitely King Kong Bundy. I don't think came out did anything in the 90s. I don't think. Could be wrong.
A little bit. He was on an episode of Married with Children as a
Yeah.
WWF guy. But,
Uh,
he didn't stay very long.
but I guess you were liking my hints there for that one about show and big, small, little, medium. That was round 10. So round 11. Well, this ain't no big show, but it is part of the show. So we're on round 11. This is one that you didn't get.
Yeah, this one was pretty tough. It was a little too generic for me. I was kind of stuck.
Where are the Canadian wrestlers? I had some.
You've already done a few.
Yeah, I did Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Paul White, is that your answer for this round, Outcast?
Oh, he was saying his, you know, given name
Oh,
for
okay.
Big Show. His legal name. He was doxing him. He was doxing the Big Show.
Can you dox somebody whose name you already know? Or most people already know?
Some people know his name.
Some people what?
Oh, my microphone just.
Outcast says Owen Hart. Is everybody saying Owen Hart? That this is Owen Hart? Well, well, I think everybody was guessing Owen Hart, and well, they couldn't be more. They are triple wrong. They all had a Triple H, but not the right H. Because they all had a triple heart. Had a triple heart, but this heart does not, this H does not stand for heart. So unfortunately, I'm not going to give a heart, and they're all not getting any points this round. So now that we're done with Mr. Triple H and done with a heart, or maybe we're not done with a heart. Who knows? We'll find out. This is round 12.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Ow.
Well, don't
Yeah, I
hurt
was
yourself.
using Bluetooth headset and it ran out of power, so
Ah,
sorry. Wait, did they get the answer to the last one?
no.
Oh, they
There.
didn't get the game.
They all thought it was Owen Hart.
Oh, rest in peace, Owen.
And I told them, well, sorry, I don't have a heart, and you're all triple wrong. Although it was a Triple H wrong.
Aw.
Although it was a Triple H wrong, it was Triple H.
Oh, come on.
I think Raul is saying Mr. Perfect. Outcast is saying Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And Joshua is saying Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as well. And, well, I'm sorry. There's no steamboats here. The only Ricky is here. And I ain't no Mr. Perfect. This is Lex Luger.
Yeah, that was a tough one. He did have the Ricky Steamboat haircut, though. I made the same mistake. I did not get on board the Lex Express.
Yeah, you just weren't having a super good time with it.
No, did not reach destination.
You know, Superman and Lex Luthor? Lex Luger, Lex Luthor.
Yeah, it's very similar.
I thought he was DC Who? Oh, Lex Luger. No, that's Lex Luthor, not Lex Luger.
He's been confined to a wheelchair for a while, but he's been doing yoga and he's getting better. DDP yoga.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to Luger this one out of our way. And let's hope this one is a good one for you guys.
This one was a challenge.
Although when I told you that I didn't, wasn't doing any of the ones from the previous time, you got it almost right away then.
Yep.
Well, these guys certainly have a clean shave. Yes, it is Razor Ramon. So what gave it away? What gave it away is Razor Ramon.
Say hello to the bad guy. They got it, Chico.
Yeah, Outcast was first, followed by Raul. Entire silhouette says Outcast, and then Joshua.
He's dripping machismo.
So that one appeared not to be a close shave for anyone. Let's see whether 14 will be a close shave.
I can't remember if I got that one or not.
Yeah, you did.
That one's tough.
The other two people are thinking about it. You didn't have to think about it this long. You got it. I'd say half decently quickly. Just waiting on Joshua to see whether he is going to go with something on his own or whether he's going to take Raul's or Joshua. And Joshua goes with Outcast because he's thinking Outcast has got a lot of these. He knows his 90s wrestlers. But you know what? In this case, he doesn't. But you know what? Neither does Raul. We did Jake the Snake the first time around. There's no snakes this time. Well, maybe there was. I don't know. But no, this is Diesel.
Big Daddy Cool.
I was going to say, are you all fueled up? So nobody gets anything that round. And I know this 15th round gave you a hard time.
Kevin Nash was actually in two comic book movies.
Oh, cool.
He played Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, and he played the Russian in the Punisher movie.
Ah. So round 15. Here we go. Are you fueled up for it?
And what number is this?
15.
All right. And this is the last one?
Yep.
Yeah, this one got me. This is tough.
Do, 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 do. We have a cast with Bob Backlund,
Excuse me.
and we got Raul with Gorilla Monsoon.
He didn't wrestle in the 90s. He was the president for a
Yeah.
while. Then Linda McMahon took over as president.
Any guesses, Joshua? Joshua is saying Bob Backlund too. And unfortunately, they all bobbed around the wrong thing, and it was a monsoon of a loss. This is
Oh.
Ivan Koloff.
Yeah, that was tough. I hadn't even heard of him.
Although I do think Cass probably won the night. Damn it. It is that Jimmy the Anvil Neidhart? No. Or it shouldn't
Nope.
be. This is supposed to be
Koloff.
yeah, Ivan Koloff. Yeah, this might be an older picture of him. I don't know why. Again, it was the best picture I could get of him. Let's see. Oh, he's supposed to be a Canadian professional wrestler. He was the Russian bear, Ivan Koloff.
Mm-hmm. But he was Canadian.
Early career, the Russian bear, he was known as, from 67 to 94.
Yep, so he counts.
And then it says Eastern Champion Wrestling, 92 to 93.
ECW.
And then returned to wrestling from 2004 to 2017.
Wow. He didn't stop.
Oh, and he became a born-again Christian in 1995.
Ah, cool. That's like right after he stopped the first time.
Yeah, he traveled to churches to share his testimony as an ordained minister. Koloff spoke openly and candidly of his conversion to Christ and struggles with alcohol and drugs and the crazy days of his wrestling. Cool.
Yeah, that happened a lot. It's from all the pain of, all the wrestling. They don't have enough time. They get drug tested and stuff, but the only drug they didn't get tested for was alcohol, so they just drink a lot of alcohol.
Let's see. Outcast says, I believe he was an NWA, later becoming WCW. He used to tag with Nikita Koloff. Okay. So there you have it. There is this week's set of silhouettes. Are you guys happy with the outcome? Well, maybe you're not completely happy because you got fooled a few times or didn't know, which is all right. And what do you think of Alpha's first time on co-hosting? Do we keep him? Yes, of course we keep him.
Oh, I hope so.
How did you enjoy it being on here co-hosting?
Oh, it got more fun when I got the soundboard.
Yeah, for sure. And what do you think of next week's topic? Live action vehicles again.
It's a good topic, depending on how many movies and TV shows people watch.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Outcast says keep them.
Yay.
Yeah, but it was fun having everybody here. It was fun having Alpha as co-host. And I'm sure our back and forth will get better as the weeks go on. And hopefully we'll see more people in the chat as well. If you haven't, like and share. That way people can see this. Or hopefully they'll go back and watch it. And comment in the comments your favorite wrestler from the 90s and maybe what car you would like to see in live action vehicle you'd like to see in next week's. I'm not saying I'll put them in, but you can comment. Okay. So, yes, thanks everybody for stopping by. We'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. And thanks to Alpha.
And that wraps up another round of the Silhouette Game. A huge thank you to all our contestants and everyone watching from home. Your sharp eyes and quick guesses make this game a blast every single week. We hope you had a fun time playing it as we did hosting it. Join us next week for more mystery shapes, more surprises, and more silhouettes waiting to be revealed. Until next time, stay curious, stay sharp, and we'll see you then.
And by in the
Bye.
comments, I mean after I'm off air, put it in the